What's up, McLean? I'm Gabe.
And I'm Sid. Do you have any news for today's, Gabe?
I just found out that we have a day off for Orthodox Good Friday. That means this 3-day week is almost over. But hey, I'm not complaining.
Me neither. But for now, let's make the most of our time here with today's episode of WMHS News. McLean Quizbowl is hosting trivia night. Well, trivia afternoon after school on Wednesday, April 15th in a lecture hall. The event promises a fun and casual atmosphere where participants can test their knowledge on a ton of topics. Whether you're into history, science, or pop culture, there's something for everyone. So form a team with your friends, family members, or favorite teachers and head to the lecture hall at 3:30 next Wednesday. Entrance is $5 per person to support the Quiz Bowl's team trip to nationals. And winners will receive a trophy and so much glory. Speaking of glory, let's go to Brandon Casey with sports.
What's up, Highlands? I'm Braden.
And I'm Casey. Track is at Washington Liberty tonight at 5:30.
Girls lacrosse plays against Westfield at 7:30 tonight and boys at 5:45.
Now on the subject of lacrosse, let's go to Caius to hear about how the girls team did against Chantilly before spring break.
Number 25, Brooke Bursing.
McLean varsity girls lacrosse hosted Chantilly in their second game of the season on March 25th. The game was dedicated to Morgan's Message, a nonprofit that aims to eliminate the stigma associated with mental health in the student-athlete community.
Morgan's Message is really important because I think it's important for athletes also to know that their mental health matters and everyone struggles sometimes. So I think it's a really important message to spread.
The Highlanders jumped off to a hot start, scoring the first 2 goals of the game, but at the end of the first quarter, the score was tied at 4-4. The Highlanders turned up the heat on this cold night in the second quarter as goals from Mia Jander, Marin McManus, and Jordan Nowinski eventually led to the Highlanders' 9-4 lead at the half.
In the first quarter, we kind of started out slow and, we kind of got behind a bit and started the second quarter 0-0 again. But when we came back out, I thought we came out really strong and put away our chances.
McLean kept the ball rolling as they cruised to a 2013 victory over the Chargers, marking their first win this season. Signing off from WMHS News, this is Caius Antolik, Paul Sasanto, Thomas Allen, and Jackson Shaw.
It looks like they have a promising season ahead. Speaking of prom, this year's prom theme has been announced. The theme is Enchanted Forest and tickets are available to purchase on My School Bucks until April 12th. The tickets are $75 but are increasing as the days go by, so get your tickets now.
The SGA's t-shirt design competition voting is now live. Select your top 3 choices at the link below. Results will be released at the morning of April 12th. To whoever submitted a design, good luck.
The Spring College Panel is coming up on April 9th. The program starts at 6 p.m. with a mini college fair with 6 panelists and a few other college representatives. The panel will start at 6:30. This is a great program for all upperclassmen and their parents, but juniors especially. Come hear about the academic programs unique to each institution, testing policies, and what they're looking for on an application, and more. With fourth quarter just beginning, let's go to Lucy, Marin, and Juliana to find out what Highlanders are wishing for at the end of the school year.
Goals for the fourth quarter?
To get all A's and do good in school.
To do a lot of fishing.
Get good grades.
My goals for this fourth quarter are to ace my AP exams.
Call my mother more. To get good grades in all my classes.
My goals for fourth quarter are for my wrist to heal.
All right, that's about it. My wish is for a famous scientist to visit our school. It looks like I'm in luck, because our science teacher, Miss Murdoch, has been entered in a Bill Nye's contest for America's favorite teacher. And if she wins, Bill Nye himself will come to McLean for an assembly. She also plans to use the prize money to set up scholarships for unprivileged students to attend the Marine Lab Biology field trip. She's currently in first place, so keep voting once a day at the link below to help her achieve her goal.
Hey Sid, let me hear your best French horn impression.
I don't know if I can even play this.
Well, let's see if the Army Jazz Band can give you some inspiration.
1, 2. On March 17th, McLean Jazz hosted a concert with a special guest, the U.S. Army Jazz Band.
I think it represents a unique opportunity that we have in the D.C. area where we have our special bands for all the military bands, and these bands are made up of world-class musicians that are literally as good as you can find anywhere in the country.
I think the fact that we get an opportunity to educate the youth on this art form that is inherent to this country, that gives this country a soul, a heartbeat. I think it really means a lot to us to be able to share that with people so they can continue that on and understand what the music means to us all, even if we don't realize it.
You know, as a former performing musician, and actually I still do perform, there's nothing like playing for an audience, and I want people to come out and hear us play.
Feels great, honestly. I remember 2 years ago in my second year of jazz, something similar happened. Mr. Weinhold brought some of his friends from the Army band, and so getting to listen to people who have been playing jazz for years and have just been really enjoying it is a great privilege for me. It's shaped my experience by basically giving me community. I've met a lot of new friends at jazz. I've learned a lot of about music at jazz. It's kind of like a sport, kind of like doing sports, but just for 2 seasons instead of just 1.
We provide entertainment and art for the public free of cost because we love what we do. And we think that everybody should have the opportunity to hear the art form at its highest level without having to. This art should be for everybody, and it should not just be for the elite.
This has been Sid Mula, Dominic Lackey, Gabriel Agan, Ty Gannon, Sulinaz Bachabek, and Cora Fasafres.
You think you can play now?
No, but let's hope the weather this week will be just as good as the band.
This week has been pretty cold, as we can see with today and tomorrow showing highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. Friday will bring a nice change in temperature with a low of 40 getting all the way up to 74 degrees. And the heat will continue over the weekend with highs around 70 and lows in the 40s. That's all for today's weather. Now back to your anchors.
That's all for today's show.
You can submit announcements for the next news show at the link below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for up-to-date news and announcements.
Have a whimsical Wednesday, McLean.